the images that we've seen, the aerials of the destruction of these 3 homes where nothing but debris is left, it's extremely hard to look at. There were also a number of homes that were damaged in the a few block radius. WMAR 2 News, Ray Strickland is live with more on how other neighbors have been impacted by this, right? Sounds like we may have some technical issues with Ray. We're going to try to get back to him as soon as we can. Meanwhile, as Dave mentioned, BGE is on scene, and we did just receive an updated statement from them. I'm going to read a little bit of it. So BGE said that the cause of the explosion is currently unknown. BGE has canvassed the area and found no current readings of gas. And once fire rescue is complete, they will begin the process of investigating BGE equipment in the area. These inspections will include the gas mains, service piping leading to properties, and gas meters, and includes customer-owned appliances and piping. BGE is also reviewing records for this area, including any reported gas odors, recent inspection results, and repairs. And as a reminder, if you suspect a gas leak, you're urged to call BGE right away. For the customers who don't have electricity right now, BGE wants you to report those outages to them. They are working on trying to restore service at this time. And as we mentioned, the blast damaged a number of homes, blown out windows. We saw clothing hanging from some of the treetops. And the Baltimore City Department of Housing and Community Development said they are executing a 3-mile radius area inspection for debris and any other damage. They're doing an assessment for structural integrity as well as property maintenance issues that could pose any further threat to life, health, and safety of residents in the immediate area.
It tore up everybody's houses with the windows. So all I can say is that, this is a time that we all as a neighborhood need to really just stay together.
I happened to walk down the hallway and happened to see like our windows was blown out and ceiling tiles was gone. And to kind of find out there was some houses that exploded. That's what we had found out.
And the Maryland Insurance Administration also said homeowners with damage will have coverage under a typical policy, including loss of use of their property. So once it's safe to get inside your property, you should go in there, take photos, keep records of your expenses. If the home is livable but the gas is not back on and you're not allowed inside, homeowners will have to check with their insurance to see if they have loss of use coverage. The American Cross is on the scene here now. They're providing assistance to families who need it, including shelter and tenants in rental properties. This is important. They would have needed renters insurance to have their personal property covered, even if the landlord had coverage on the building. And just one more warning from the Maryland Insurance Administration. They said that we are expecting a storm tonight. So if you are able to get inside of your homes, if the windows were damaged, do what you can to try to secure the area so you don't sustain any further damage from the wind and rain this evening. And unfortunately, this is just the most recent gas explosion in our area. Back in 2019, right around this time, back in August, an explosion ripped apart a shopping center in Columbia. No one was injured in that blast. Most of the shopping center was later torn down. At last check, BGE was still investigating what exactly caused that explosion. And in December of 2017, there were not one but 2 home explosions in Baltimore Highlands. On December 4th, a home in Baltimore Highlands exploded, then caught fire. One person was seriously injured. The day after, another home in the area exploded. No one was injured in that accident. And, as we mentioned earlier, a lot of people impacted by this. The scene just very hard to look at with those 3 homes, and now it's just completely unrecognizable. So we want to listen more to what neighbors are saying. We're going to go now to WMAR 2 News, Don Harrison.